So, what would be a piece of advice that you would give a newish weaver when it comes to, you know, sitting down to a loom, weaving something? It could be anything. I was just curious what you might suggest for a new weaver.
I think for new weavers, I think it's not necessary to overwhelm yourself from the very get-go with a lot of pressure to try a ton of weave structures.
Oh, I love this.
So when I started weaving, you learn to weave plain weave, and then you learn to weave twill, your tutu twill. And there were so many things that like looked very complicated. And I think I saw some samples of overshot, saw some samples of things. And I remember my weaving teacher would like say these names of weave structures, and I didn't know what they were. And it was kind of bewildering. You're like, what's that? I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know what that is. And then it gets really a little bit stressful because you're like, do I need to know that? Or do I need to know that? And you're just like, yes. I need to learn all the things. And then it becomes like stressful, but it doesn't have to be stressful. And so I just want to kind of remind you that you can also just do what feels good. And so I wove plain weave for probably 11, 12 years straight without doing much other stuff. I wove plain weave, solid, twill, like just simple weave structures just to get, it into your body where you're able to throw the shuttle, where it feels really comfortable, where you work on your posture, where you work on how you sit at the loom, all those skills of winding a warp, dressing your loom, doing all of that over and over and over and over again, I think is super, super helpful. And you don't have to go off into all the different weave structures. And then when you're ready, I think that overshot is a really nice next step because it combines plain weave and twill. It combines all the things that you know already, but it looks really complicated. And so what I hope to do like through the school and everything is just really encourage everybody to develop a really strong base. And then from there, when you feel ready, then, we can help you sort of scaffold all that knowledge up and everything like that. But yeah, enjoy the feeling of weaving because it feels good. It's a good feeling to be at the loom, beating, throwing the shuttle, all of that. Yeah.